Rock bottle in the track, boy.
Social media is legal, but there's something that happens to your brain activity if you become addicted to it. And once you become addicted, it interferes with your normal life. It interferes. There's something that happens to your brain with the search. There's a release of dopamine. So even though it's legal, no, but the addiction causes problems in your life. I'm on social media a lot, but it's not an addiction. I'm still going to work, taking care of my kids. There's been young people. Let me use my son's age for an example. He will stay online so long that he will die. Right? I have to watch it. Sometimes you don't eat or whatever.
Despite all the lies, some people I've watched them in the bushes say you have fake breastises. And they say, the same people say you have fake hair. Is that a wig? Are those some flotation devices, Nicole? And I'm gonna leave it at that.
No, it's not a wig. And it's not a wig. When I wear extensions, a lot of times it's for my hair to look shorter. Sometimes I need it to look bigger, like a big afro. I don't have afro. When I say afro, I mean, like, I need it to look forward. So I can't believe we're talking about my hair. I have big frizzy hair, right? When I just wear my own hair, you guys won't even be able to tell the difference because I have a lot of hair and it looks big and people are still going to call it a wig. I just have a lot of hair. A lot of times it's for my hair to look shorter. Sometimes I need it to look bigger, like a big afro. I don't have afro. When I say afro, I mean, like, I need it to look forward. So I have big frizzy hair, right? As far as my body parts go, I'm natural. That's an addict knows. Well, come on, I have the money to buy it. There's no way I'm gonna have $30 worth of dope. So imagine $300 to $500 worth of dope. So my point of that was the amount, because if you know anything about fentanyl is such a potent drug that it doesn't take much to overdose on it. I played a video and I put it in my community tab about this cop that overdosed from having I think he came in contact with it and just from touching it, he had overdosed.
But if with fentanyl, all you need is like less than a gram. A gram is a gram. A gram, like even a 20, a 0.3, a 0.2. If that shit get in your blood, it goes in your bloodstream so fast.
Okay, so for those that don't know, including myself, can you give a visual of what a gram would be? Because I don't even know, and I would buy it, and I don't know.
A gram is just 1.00. It's a gram, but it's like even a 20 to 0.2. A half a gram is 0.5, like stuff like that. But if you get 0.5 of that, especially pure fentanyl in your bloodstream, that goes directly into your heart and your kidneys and all that shit. It starts shutting shit down. It'll fuck you up bad, bro.
Trying to, because I'm not even sure when it comes to grams and stuff like that, but what I can tell you is the amount that I would spend. And the reason why a lot of people in my DM, shout out to them, they watch with their kids, and I want it clear how much. It doesn't take that much. Things can go very bad. And when I took fentanyl and I'm smoking it, and you just heard Michael talk about how you can overdose from just a little, like just contact with it. So when I lit up a bowl and I'm using like $300 to $500 worth of it, and I overdosed. So when I say I'm a miracle being here, I'm telling you, I can't believe I survived it. When I couldn't move, and I remember the first time I had passed out, and I couldn't get up, and I just couldn't believe. I mean, even when I was getting tested and I started going to the doctor later, not my kid's father, but I started going outside the home. I'm not sure the damage, because $10,000 worth of methamphetamine is a lot of methamphetamine, even though it was over a week. So within that month, I'm just saying, I wouldn't spend that much like every week, but within a month, it would probably be 35,000. Like, no, how do you say so? 35,000, is that right to say? It was a lot. I would use to be able to get up and take care of my kids. But what happened was, some of the amount of money wasn't because of the drug use. Some of it was still the drug dealers wouldn't want to sleep with me. I would pay them extra. Like sometimes they wouldn't want to take my money for the drug, and then I found myself into a problem. And so I got into a habit of sometimes paying extra, and I would have it delivered a lot. So I would pay about 3 times as much to have it delivered to my house. That's why when people are talking about me going to Big Bear for some drugs, that's ridiculous. I would rather use at home, and I could just have it sent to me. But because I was already going to Big Bear and the person said they would get it, yes, I'm going to say yeah. Right. But I also still would have somebody bringing it to me, so I have extra. And the drug thing is really, it's sad that I had these experiences on top of it. But the amount of money that I spent, again, it wasn't just trying to pay for the drug, trying to not have to sleep with anybody for the drug. And I know that I get a little graphic, but I told you it is what it is. It just cost me a lot of money with all of that stuff together. So it wasn't that I just smoked $10,000 worth of dope. It was paying people to not mess with me so I could just get my high.
So what you're saying, when you go to purchase, even if you have the money for it, they would want to still do stuff with you.
Always had the money for it. A lot of times they would, they wouldn't even want the money a lot of times. They would want something else.
Wow.
So I would get used to paying 2 to 3 times the amount if I was having it delivered, which is what I usually would do. But the problem with that too is sometimes I would be out in like another town or something, and then I would just have to score. Score means like pick up some dope, and it wasn't my usual connect, or say they were out of it. Then that's when the problems would arise, when they wouldn't have it. And even though I would buy a large amount, I would have to use it all day. But meth is a fairly cheap drug, but 300 to 500 would be about the amount that I would smoke, and the rest was just paying.
Dang,
no, I'm sorry, no, like every 3 days, about 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah. I've had friends that have called me. I got through streaming. I was like, yeah, if y'all want me to take a drug test, I'll take a drug test. Well, this fucker called and said take a drug test. Not only that, but they brought the test to me. And my kid's father is he's custody of the kids. Until I can be sober long enough, he's gonna have that custody. And the time that I have with my kids, I filmed some of it, but you guys just aren't there. But the amount of time that when I'm on YouTube is because I don't have my kids to myself because their father's here, and you guys don't see that part of my life when I'm with my kids, and I don't have them all the time, and I can't have them all the time. And I set that up myself. In case I were to relapse, when I relapsed, my kid's father did step in, and he does have he does have sole custody, even though we're in a house together. But my kids are primarily with their father, and when I do get them, then I'm with them, and I'm not on YouTube. So when my son came to me right now, when I was talking to Naomi, he was with his dad all day. His dad put him to bed, and it's gonna take me maybe about 3 months before I go back to court and get that changed. But I think that I do love my kids, and I love my kids enough to set up a safety system. And remember, I had a nanny and a driver at the same time, and I also put the kid's father as the sole. We didn't have to go to court for that. It's something that I wanted to have in place. I don't understand, if y'all live together, why does he have custody? We live together.
Did you guys always live together, or no?
I've always had my own place, even living with him. I've always had like I had my house and a condo. And so when I wouldn't use it in a house, I would go to my condo. Sometimes I would use it in a house if the kids weren't here. But when I established the custody thing, I was in the thick of my addiction. And even when I had my son, I had my own place, and I would have my condo, and I would go out to my condo or my office and use drugs. And I wanted to make sure that if anything happened with me, and especially with my daughter, I didn't want my daughter to go to my mom. I wanted my kid's father to not have trouble. And so I left custody in his name. Not only that, at any time I could have, in case CPS got involved or anything like that, I wouldn't have custody. It was just a matter of time. If I didn't give up custody, I probably would have lost it.
How did your children's father, how did he like deal with you being on it?
It was really hard for him
being a doctor or a physician.
It was really hard for him, especially being a physician. But I would tell him a lot that I wasn't on it. But I felt like it was double. Like, he would treat it a lot, and I would go to another physician, but he really hated it. But a lot of times that I was using it, I wasn't in the house with him. I was at my condo, and I would stay there for weeks at a time. So yeah, when I was sober, I would come around. So he didn't know the extent of my drug use. Him and my family didn't even know because I wasn't around them. And even when my family was going to visit, I would stay in a separate place. I would either go back to my condo while my family was at the house, or I would leave, or they would stay at the condo and I'd be at my house. So no one knew. I hid it very well. Plus, I would stay at hotels all the time. If I was traveling somewhere and I couldn't travel without the dope, I wouldn't come home. So my kid's father takes a lot of, he gets a lot of criticism. That's not really fair because he wasn't in the house with me, and I've always had 2 residences, and my office is bigger than some people's home. Like, I would use there away from them. But it is hard for me to say that it's hard for me to not be able to tell people that I'll never relapse again. Is the doctor the biological father? Both children are just one. Just my son, but my when my daughter's dad died, that was the next relationship that I was in, and he took in both of the kids, and I took in his daughter. So it's like we adopted each other's kids. Why don't you want your mom to have custody of your child if something was to happen? Because my mom is not the father or the mom, and I would rather they be with the father. My mom was in Wisconsin, and I could see my kids every day. I don't believe in grandparents raising the kids over the parents unless there's a situation where the other parent isn't involved. And if a mom can have custody of the kids, I believe in parent and father rights. So sometimes the father is the better parent, and I think that the child should be with the better parent. He's very capable. They keep saying it. There's so many things. My poor kid's dad has been called a pimp. He's been called like he pimps me out and stuff like that. My kid's father, and he should have custody, and I'm really glad that he stepped in and helped with my daughter when her father passed away. And I would not send my daughter to my mom over the person who has taken care of my daughter with me. You were on Queen Stone the other night, and you spoke about different men being around having access to your children. Why would you have these men around your children with an active father? because I was on drugs and I made bad decisions, but I never said that they were my child's father. They were just around my kids. And I talked about one guy being around my child's father, and I talked about one guy being around my kids, and I talked about another one. After that, pictures of me relapsing. I don't tell you guys. If I say that I'm clean for 30, this is the longest I've ever been sober, 58 days, and be today. I've never been sober that long. I'm not saying that because I'm trying to glorify drugs, quite the opposite. When I said I was sober for 10 days, when I said I was sober for 20, and I went back, it's because of a relapse. I've never seen this many days clean at once. I have 0 chances to make it. I feel that when you're trying to take one person and you're using a platform to tear somebody down and to bring other people into your nonsense, then I've got to call you out and say, hey, you're using your platform for bad stuff, because I didn't do all these things to someone. But there's some things that I did that's just not going to make sense, because you can't make sense out of the behaviors of an addict, because there's things that I've done and I look back and I cringe. My sister is like 500 pounds. Thank you, Tina. My sister's like 500 pounds. 500 pounds? I hope that she gets healthy. I hate when people use a weight thing and try to say that people aren't healthy because they're overweight. But in that case, that's big. I hope that she gets healthier. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have 61 days. Things like we are in 2022, and I feel like when somebody's trying so hard to pick you apart, trying to make you feel like you're a bad person, trying to convince other people that you're a bad person, most of the people that's doing it like in their 30s and 40s, it's like, Nicole, I see a prison sector. I would love to visit the prison sector too. How you doing, Ling Ling? And again, shout out to the Philippines. I love you guys. You are huge supporters, and I want you to know that I will always visit your channels. Why people keep telling me to go to rehab, but I don't know. I think some of those people telling me they're not coming from the right space, and please do not jump on my panel telling me to do a drug test for you, because that's not going to go well. I wanted to kind of show you guys meth addiction, how dirty it is, and the things that I was into. And then that's why I'm not really caring about what people say about me. I don't want to go back to this lifestyle, and my heart goes out to those still suffering. There's a lot of pressure online. There's a lot of pressure to be great. There's a pressure to look good, have your hair look a certain way, your nails look a certain way. And I think that pressure is a lot. That's a lot of pressure. And for me, I don't know how well about things like hair and stuff like that. I do all right with it, but I was looking at Queen Stone's video yesterday. Shout out to Queen Stone. I put it on my community post, and I still have to get through it. And I was thinking about all the different types of scandals I've been in, and that's tough because I never really looked at things like that. And I could take a peek at the video if you want, because I know I'm not going to get flagged for that one. I really appreciate Queen Stone. There's a lot of things that she says that does hurt, but when a place comes from a place of like love and honest scrutiny, then I can appreciate that. How you doing, Queen Stone? I was just speaking about you. You probably heard since you were in the chat. And I'm probably gonna peek in on your video if you don't mind. Thank you, Queen Stone. So yeah, I put it on my community post. Queen Stone, you were fire in that video. I mean, before I even watched it, I listened to about an hour of you and your fabulous hair. You're gonna have to give me some tips. Yeah, so all right, you guys, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm at 58, almost 58 days. Today, my kid's father is a physician. No psychologist would risk their professional license to go and try to say that I'm high right now based off of what I'm saying. And you're gonna get people that try to troll you and try to, oh, you're high right now. No, I don't fall for that troll pressure. And I'm around very educated people. No, me and Uncle Shag and I are not cool again. We don't have conversations. We had one conversation, and that was for some legal purposes. I needed to, I seen a video that he made, and I wanted to use that video to file a restraining order and get Real G's TV served, but I couldn't find the address. Shug and I are not cool again, nor do we have any type of relationship behind the scenes. We're not in contact at all. And anytime that I'm asking to use this video, I send it to a third party, and she goes on and sends the message if I'm trying to play video from them. I will use content that he uses, but no. Now, I am going to speak in particularly about a certain person named Dry Diva. You dry ass bitch. You fucking worry about your round ass son. He probably wouldn't be overweight. You need to mind your fucking business. The problem is you got too much time on your hands. It ain't my fault you're no longer a pharmacy assistant. It's not my fault. You need to blame the medical board for that shit. I didn't make you a flunky. I gotta stop it right there because I'm ready to roll. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take care of my son. So it's not to says that I explode on people.
This is a reaction video. This is a reaction video. It is used for reaction purposes, for reacting, commentating, contradiction, comparison, okay? And it's protected by fair use. Train wreck, no disrespect, but when will you address Cookie? I'm not going to address her. Why would I need to address her? There's no reason to, train wreck. But I'll address Queen's Throne. I'll address that crackhead hoe. I sure will. How about that? Let's go, child. And God will make you humble, baby. He will humble you, okay? He will humble you and make you bow down. And that's all it is. Because remember, she used to be like, everybody, you ain't gonna get no numbers than I am. You're going completely down. You're bragging too much. Everybody's sick of it. You always said that. You can't get more numbers than me. It's very sad when I get way more numbers than you. Not just more than you, way more. So then she wants to laugh because I got flagged. She's like, ha ha ha. And I'm like, okay. Now see, I don't laugh when people get flagged because I know that when you get flagged, it's like, you know, anybody else can come at any given time, okay? A flag is not a funny thing, but she's so ignorant. She's over there laughing at some damn body because people got flagged. And I'm like, we all know you can get flagged at any damn time. You are not exempt. But I don't know what I don't know what she's thinking. I'm like, anybody knows that at any given time how YouTube is, everybody gets a turn. So child, I don't even know. I don't understand what she's doing or what her thought process is. I stopped trying to think a long time ago. The only thing I can think is she's trying to roast somebody and jump on the bandwagon just like Queen's Throne. Let me tell Queen's Throne something. Queen's Throne, I'm sick of you, you miserable bitch, you man-sounding whore. Let me tell you something, bitch. I don't know why in the fuck you're so dumb you're playing videos over there. I don't give a damn what you play, bitch. You're a fucking felon hoe. You were in jail for drugs, okay? You had a man that was pimping your ass out and you over here concerned about Treecey. The way you look like your teeth have been knocked out several times and they try to replace them with false ones and it don't help. You have damn tattoos all over your face. You look like you have led a battered life. I know you're hating. I know you hating. And you love hating, Queen's Throne. You love hating, baby. Like I said, bitch, I don't know you. You like to hop on bandwagons, ho. You ain't in prison no more, bitch. You love hopping on bandwagons, bitch. You ain't in prison no more, ho. Sick of this hoe. Does she have a flipper in the front? I think she do. I'm trying. Somebody had gave me some information on Queen's Throne and I cannot freaking find it. And I'm trying to find it. They gave me some information on her. Then I was trying to look it up in pictures, I believe, and I cannot find it. I forgot who it was. I don't want to call out no names, but I forgot who it was. And they sure did give me some information on her. I don't know what the hell happened to it. I was like, where is it? But yeah, so she's doing a lot, Queen's Throne. She's over there hopping in the bandwagon, posting old videos. I said what I said. I would drag anybody. I don't give a fuck what you play about me, Queen's Throne. Okay? You crackhead. I don't give a damn. Hey Diva, how you doing, baby? She is about, exactly. I was like, why is this bitch making a video about me and misunderstood? I'm like, she is not well. We don't know you, ho. Stop jumping on bandwagons, bitch. Period. I'm just like, especially when you look like, huh? Okay. She looked like a whole weirdo, a whole freak trying to talk about somebody and get, and then the sad thing is she don't get no views. If you get 100 views on something, are you okay? It's not worth it. It's time to move on to something else. This is what it is. This hoe, she's always going at people for others' beefs. She does. With that, you know, you might lose an eye for that. You know, some people say an eye for an eye, so they may take your eye, Queen's Throne. You need to chill out. Because ain't you half cock-eyed now? So they're going to take your eye out for that hoe. You need to sit there and mind your own damn business, bitch, and get you some business while you trying to hop in everybody else's hoe. That's just what I know. I'm just telling you. She loved hopping in everybody's business. I'm like, who was talking to this bitch? And then the bitch, she's a crazy stalking ass bitch. She downloaded a video. Why you gonna download a video of me dragging somebody from a while back? I don't give a fuck. I stand in it. You ain't gotta record shit about me. I stand in it, ho. Ain't nothing going on here. I'm good. Ain't nobody trying to hide a damn thing. Crazy bitch. I'm just like, is she serious? Is she on there sounding like she over there sounding like she got Adam's apple in her throat. She sound like a whole damn man over there. I just said I did sorry. Why do you sound like that? I don't know why she sound like that. I just really don't know, baby. I don't get it. The main ones that need help is the main ones trying to talk about somebody. Okay, child. Make it make sense, baby. Make it make sense, child. And then you have Pizarro laughing at my damn chat, child. I'm like, why is she laughing at my chat? Child, I don't understand, honey. Hold on, child. I just don't get it. Ooh, child. Diva said, I don't know nothing about her sticking up for other people or putting or butting and inserting herself. She didn't have a problem staying quiet when Cookie was yelling at me. Child, she sounds like she gargles with gravel. She sounds, child, I don't know what's wrong with her voice. She got the most fucked up voice of everybody on YouTube. And that's probably why you mad, because you sounding like a man with an Adam's apple in your throat, okay? With a sack of balls. That's how you sound, but you mad at Treecey. Child, I'm sick of it. I'm like, why is this hoe coming for me? I just don't get it. Child, they gonna learn. I said, I don't know what's wrong with the Queen's Throne, bitch, but as soon as y'all get your information, I'm gonna shut your ass up, you dumb bitch. She over there looking like they done dragged her up and down the street. She looked like she done spent years in the what do you call it, in the trap. She looked like she done spent years in the trap, okay? Child, I'm just like, I don't understand what her issue is, baby. You know, make it make sense, baby. Child. There is a page containing King Throne's information. Oh, yes, there is a page showing her information. That's what it was. Okay, yes, misunderstood. That's where her information is. Okay, gotcha. I remember that. Thank you for telling me. And I subscribed to that page, and I can't remember what it's called, though. I think if I put in Queen's Throne, it'll come up. You are right. What happens is, see, people don't understand the value of it. It's not how many people you get in your chat more so. It's how many people are watching your videos. How many people are actually watching your video? It's a difference. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, I'm thrown off a bit because why? I'm on my backup channel now. There's a lot going on. Yeah, my other channel was taken down. See, that's why I don't laugh when people's channels be taken down, because you never know when your turn can come up next. To me, I don't laugh at stuff like that. Are your kids listening and taking in all that, Clydiva? I bet you your daughter gonna be cussing folks out, okay? I'm trying to understand it. You over there, like this person said, looking like a walrus, okay? A walrus, honey, okay? And the pooped all over itself. So you need to sit down. You need to put your son on Weight Watchers, take him to a weight loss clinic, okay? And that's what you need to worry about, your fat ass son. You failed as a mother, you poor excuse for a mother ass tramp. I'm over here minding my business, dragging hoes 24/7. That's what I'm trying to do, okay? Without getting flagged, baby. Okay, Clydiva, don't start your bullshit. Anybody can get dragged, bitch. Make sure you put that fat ass son on a damn diet, hoe, because he's eating to get attention. Dry, thirsty, dry pussy bitch. That's you, hoe. Clydiva's the first one to say, my kids. If you cared that much about him, he wouldn't be obese, hoe. That's terrible, Rodney. Well, I'm sorry that she tried to target you, but when she targets you, I'm gonna stay on her ass, so there's no problem. That dumbass, looking like she all high as a fucking kite.
Yeah,
Who the hell wants a crack kid?
She said y'all was jealous and everything, honey. All that went down. Yep.
Is that for real?
What? Yes, that's her.
What I'm talking about, the guy.
Is that who?
Is that a crop picture?
No, that's a real picture.
But she had a
Look
white
like
guy.
Photoshop.
Yeah,
No, that's a real picture. No, it's not. That's
not.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this was a picture from back in the day. I got this picture from back in the day. It wasn't cropped. It just, I don't know why. I guess the thing that's on the bottom, but no, that's a real picture.
Oh, okay.
She was trying to say that her baby, she didn't know if her baby, she was pregnant by this man. I don't know if he was her dealer or what, but she didn't know if she was pregnant by him, is what I hear, or the other guy that's in prison. And I got a picture of him too. And let me see if I can pull that picture up of him. Hold on, child. There's a lot going on, baby. But how dare her try and talk about some damn body, and she's looking like she'd have been drugged by her face, okay? And shoved into 20 dicks. She's living on top of a damn liquor store, the stupid ass bitch. How convenient and stable is that for your damn kids, hoe? But she's worried about every damn body else? Nah, bitch. You got me fucked up, you drunk, miserable ass hoe. Whose lifelong goal is to move on top of a damn liquor store, bitch? That's her lifelong mission. Oh, I'm living on top of a liquor store. Bitch, you don't have to have a car. Is that what it is now? You ain't got to have a car, so you happy to be living on top of a damn liquor store? Child, please. You a ran-through ass whore that can't buy dick no more, hoe. Is this the baby daddy with the Lakers hat on? Wait a minute. This is him, I think. Yep, because I have his, yes, this is him because I got his prison thing. Hold on, from up here. Oh, I better not put it because the date of birth is on there. I better not put that on there. Let me pull this one up. Hold on, child. She could never, baby. I'm like, what is wrong with these raggedy ass hoes? Why am I jealous, Clydiva? This is your baby daddy. Why am I jealous? See, she's mad because he's in there sucking more dick than she gets. That's what it is, baby. That's baby daddy, boo. But you mad at me? But you mad at me, honey. Why you mad at me, child? I just don't understand it, child. Clydiva. Ooh, child, she's upset.
Child.
And this is why your son is fat, bitch, just like his fat ass daddy. And he can't breathe in the middle of the night. Thank you for telling me that. Look at he needs to be on a CPAP machine, bitch, while you on here running your motherfucking dick sucking mouth, hoe. She could never. I ran your ass off of YouTube, you damn powder puff stomach, bitch. But the bottom line is she ain't got no niggas running up in her, and she can't pay none to run up in you, bitch. But I can have pretty much whoever I want running up in me, and I ain't got to get on YouTube to get it, bitch. How about that? And look at your goddamn baby daddy with his fucked up mouth, bitch. This hoe could never. With his jailbird ass, and I got his goddamn record, bitch. He looking like you know he's sucking dick right now. You know you jealous, hoe. He's having a good old time, baby. And you mad, worried about Rodney and everybody else's sexuality, bitch. Fuck you, hoe. She said the most heinous shit, and a bitch is gonna try and cry because somebody's dragging her fucking fat ass, obese ass son. Bitch, please, hoe. She said people done stalked children, people done did this, did that, and every damn thing else, and people want to get so damn selective. Oh no, hoe. People have been swatted and every damn thing else. Ain't nothing new under the motherfucking sun, like the Bible said, bitch. Get into it. Now, so you mean to tell me that you care more about her damn fat ass non-breathing son, hoe, than she do her damn race? Is she okay? Like, she's talking about you. You do know that. You know who started this. You know who started this. Clydiva was starting over there that shit about, talking about her kids and all this other stuff. And she started with you. Then when we were on your panel, then the other one was mentioning that we don't talk about kids. We don't talk about kids.
Saying like, yeah, I was listening in the crowds. I listened to a little bit of Clyde lying about, you know, if you got a lie, bro, you don't got anything to say about anybody.
So she needs to stop. When she was looking at her stomach, baby, that was from 3 years ago. I don't have a flat stomach, but bitch, I can wear a two-piece hole, and you can't. ever, Clydiva.
I'm gonna share something for educational fair use purposes only. I make a very decent living in life. So I like to dox children. Should you smoke in the house with your kid there? Council misunderstood when I brought up Clydiva's child yesterday. You guys want me to say that I regret that? Nope. I don't need anybody to back me up. I don't need anybody to co-sign for me. I don't need fucking alliance. I don't give a damn. I don't care about any friendships. I don't give a fuck. That's how I showed up at Don Cheeto's house in the first place, because I go crazy. I don't give a fuck what I said about Clyde's kids. I will speak about whatever I want. I will mention whatever is public, whatever is part of commentary, and if you don't like it, back the fuck off. You are in Misunderstood's house. That's some disgusting stuff, and I prostituted myself out at Disneyland.
Now what I'm telling you is, you lying ass cunt, you let messy vlogs who sat up there and dragged you and your children. You talk about, she put my daughter up there. No, she put your son up there, peeking all into the live, bitch. That's what the fuck Messy Vlogs did.
Did y'all not just hear her say that Messy Vlogs showed my kids? Kimmy was in that chat. Where's people saying, wait a minute, why is she showing her 9-year-old son? How come nobody's saying, oh my God, Clyde, don't mention Misunderstood's kids? I'm not a coward ass bitch. I come up here by myself. You don't gotta make a live stream for me, you coward ass bitches. You don't like Treecey because Treecey goes along with the crowd. Treecey be like, wait a minute, I made a mistake here. I don't need y'all fucking to like me. I make my own living. I don't need y'all fucking to super chat me. I don't gotta do that shit. They use my name for super chats and cash apps and try to pretend that they're so moral and they're better than me. Those raggedy ass hoes ain't better than me. So y'all mad about me talking about her son and cholesterol, saying that she shouldn't smoke up in the house. And let me tell you something, if I bring up somebody's child, I don't give a fuck. She can't afford my lifestyle. I could afford my kids, nannies and all. CPS sees me every week. I gotta deal with them. I've been dealing with them since fucking the John Doe and Jane Doe story. And every time I've had a relapse, motherfuckers, I have dealt with it on my own. I mean, let me tell you something. I'm 120 something pounds. Okay, my kids should not have been taken out of CPS. Me talking about kids is not harming them. When my kids were taken out the house, all these people were laughing. My kids were harmed. That Misunderstood is gone. They were harmed. These words and oh my God, Misunderstood said that my child was fat. Is he? Is he? Did I blow him up? Did I shove food down his throat? I don't talk about kids. Now, I probably did that in anger. I don't know, because I blacked out. And y'all know that this meth head looks a lot better than a lot of these people talking about me, because I don't walk around talking about them. This is for educational fair use purposes only. Misunderstood comes for kids.
Because that's all it is. Okay, that didn't work with the kids. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna do this next. Okay, it didn't work with the ring, I'm gonna do this now.
She didn't mention my kids. Y'all didn't hear that shit. Y'all want me to read y'all some of my screenshots of her talking about my kids? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And I've had a lot of clean days in between. Sorry about that, Treecey. I went to rehab, but I lied about, like, you know, I was trying to get my kids back. So I didn't want to go to rehab. Shit, I wanted my kids back in the house. And I did whatever I thought was gonna work. I know, because they come in packs, because they're cowards. There's so many people that's struggling. I don't give a fuck. Get over it. Here's the issue. I'm gonna be sober. I'm gonna be sober from this point forward. I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna cause me to lose my kids. Did you guys hear me dox Snoop yesterday? Is telling somebody age doxing them, so we're making up our own definitions now. I did not dox Snoop. So don't tell me not to dox Snoopy, because now I'm gonna put the fucking court documents out there. My child's father said, wow, there was a piece of shit in the house. I don't sleep with people that look like boys. So when I put out your information, you can't tell somebody how to fight. I have your actual address, I have your criminal record, I have all that. You wanna say that I doxed you, now it's gonna be true. So anybody that wants to sue Snoopy will know where you live. Playing with you, hope. Don't tell me to take a couple days off. Don't tell me to take no days off. I'm a blogger. When you call out a deadbeat mom, so they attack innocent children versus your parenting, these deadbeats are pathetic. So even though they wanted to post pictures of my house looking all crazy, I don't give a fuck. I'm about to move and I care about you. I don't give a fuck, because I'm tired of people sending me these messages about me dragging children. I used to wake up crying, screaming, like, because my kids weren't in the house. People were like, she does not act like she's going through anything, bitch. I said I was a professional blogger. 5 drug tests later, heroin and needles, and I had to leave the house. So why y'all attacking me? Snoopy knows that we are actually going to court. I need to serve her. I am adding this. My child's father is joining me in this restraining order against her. Why y'all messaging me right now? Didn't I say not to fucking text me? Y'all didn't hear Messy Vlog posting about my kids. She took those pictures from GX, Misunderstood, mentioned Clyde's kids. So now I can tell you guys what I went through with CPS. And even though it was a weak warrant, the judge said, I still had to go through the process because the state is involved. That's how CPS works. My children were harmed. They called CPS on my kids. Now they're calling my child's father. I see Queen's Throne is live. I may peek in if she's still live once I get my bearings, but I am wondering, when do you cancel an addict? And by addict, I mean myself as well, but I am taking some steroids. I have 21 days clean today, and I know we've been here before, but here I am again. And it's one of the longest stretches, so if I can get past 21 days and make it to another week, then that's just longer, and the longer that I have, the better. But I don't know about this cancel culture. I think it's hard to maybe be friends with me. Maybe it's hard to be friends with other addicts because you always have to wonder if they're going to relapse, and that could be really difficult to deal with. I used for a long time. I mean, I don't know what is it like to be sober. Dancers, like, you know, we like wine. We like to have fun. We have a lot of energy, and we definitely love to, you know, we like to look nice and all that. Steroids, sorry. I have to take 5 of them. See, I can't have anything on my skin right now. Queen Stone's in the chat. You guys, you know, when somebody's in my chat, don't block them. I don't block them unless it's like something totally egregious. Is that a word? I can't see anything that she's done. And if this is a judge-free zone here, so as long as this person is respectful here, even if they disagree with me, I'll let it ride. Let me listen to some of the things in these YouTube streets, and let's check out what Queen Stone is saying. I don't know if Queen Stone is still alive, but I'm not sure if she is live still, but let me listen in. I'm not sure if she's still alive, but we'll see. Oh no, I don't think she's live anymore. Oh wait, Queen Stone is live. Let's listen in on Queen Stone live stream. I want to play a little bit of Queen Stone stream, but I don't think she's live anymore. Yeah, I'll prepare better for next time. Like, I did all these things to all these people. I don't really get it, and then I'm wondering, is my mind just chaotic? So I mean, like,
I've gotten people playing on my phone, playing in my email.